What's up, everyone? Back for another beer review, and today is Wednesday, which of course means it's time for another West New York Wednesday here on the channel. And the beer I'm reviewing today comes from the War Horse Brewing Company, and they're out of Geneva, New York. And this is their Tricky Dick Stole My Beer. So they're calling this one a Tropical Milkshake IPA that is brewed with pink guava and pineapple puree, along with vanilla and lactose. It comes in at 6.8% alcohol by volume, 12 IBUs, and at the time of review, this can is approximately 1 month old. I'm going to give a huge thanks and shout out once again to a very good friend of mine and viewer of the channel, Dan, for hooking me up with this one. So I'll post a link in the description box to the beer mail unboxing video I did that contains all the goodies that Dan hooked me up with. And yeah, I'm very interested to give this one a go. And that's because I don't review a lot from War Horse, but I've had, beers from them in the past. The most recent one, I should have reviewed it, but it was their Sixlets, which was basically a stout that is brewed with Sixlets candies. It was pretty good. Now, as far as this one goes, I don't know too much about it other than a couple untapped friends checked this one in. Another good friend of mine and viewer of the channel, Jeff, aka No Jinx, a lot of you know him. Dan also sent him a can of this, and he really enjoyed this one. I don't remember exactly what he said about it, other than I believe he said the pink guava and like pineapple were giving him a strawberry kind of characteristic, which is, I could definitely see that, but he enjoyed it. And then another untapped friend of mine and viewer of the channel, Tweak the Ungrateful, he kind of has the same opinion that I do when it comes to War Horse. There are some beers that I really like from them, and then some beers that just miss for me. And he absolutely loved this one. He said it was fantastic. So, my spirits are high with this one. I think that this one might be tasty, and with all the ingredients and everything, it sounds right in my wheelhouse. So let's crack it open, get into the glass, see what we got going on. Like I said, about a month old, we should be fine. Let's put it in the Swift water glass. They're out of Rochester. Give it a nice pour like that. All right, that should be fine. Throw it over here. Now, the whole label and stuff, obviously, Richard Nixon and whatnot, they have a whole spiel on the back that I will not read, but basically, just talks about basically a play on Richard Nixon, saying he's not a crook and a whole bunch of stuff, but yeah, whatever. It's too long. Don't need to read it. Anyway, so that pours out this really like bright orange color. It's hazy. It's not super hazy like a lot of milkshake IPAs can be, but it's hazy. Has about a 2-finger of this off-white, creamy colored looking head. But yeah, it looks fine for a milkshake IPA. Sure, let's give it a nose. Yeah, wow. A lot of vanilla, a lot of pineapple, like almost pineapple creamsicle vibes. See, now, this is where maybe I should, I check on tap pretty much every day or every other day. And maybe this is where, seeing somebody's check-in before I review the beer or right before I review the beer, probably not, a little bit ill-advised or whatever. But yeah, I can see where Jeff says strawberry. This kind of has like a strawberry, kind of like freezy type of note to it. Like candied strawberry, that's what I get. Jeff said that, and I didn't anticipate it, but totally strawberry candy. But yeah, pineapple creamsicle, strawberry candy. Not a lot of hop character. That vanilla is really big. This one has the emphasis on the milkshake part and not as much on the IPA part. But yeah, it smells pretty good, although somewhat synthetic. But they're using real pink guava and pineapple puree, so probably just the combination of flavors. Anyway, oh yeah, I forgot to mention the hops in this one: Dorado, Citra, and Falconer's Flight. So just want to mention that. Anyway, cheers, everybody. Thanks again to Dan. All right, the IPA is showing up in the taste. Body on this one at 6.8%. It's like medium body, so it's good. The mouthfeel. There's a soft, smooth, and almost creaminess to it from the lactose. So a decent amount of carbonation letting you know, hey, this is a beer. But I think the body and mouthfeel are good for this, for sure. The taste is quite interesting. I totally get Jeff. I'll say it one more time. Totally get where Jeff's come from with that strawberry creamsicle character, strawberry just character in general, like the flavor. Because right at the forefront, that's what I'm hit. I'm hit with like a strawberry character, almost like I said, a strawberry candy kind of flavor. Right underneath that though, I get like over-ripened pineapple. And then there's an underlying vanilla character that's omnipresent, carries out throughout the entire palate. It's on the bottom, though. It's not like punching you in the face like some milkshake IPAs can with the vanilla. It's definitely there though. Mid palate's where I'm hit with IPA. There's this firm bitterness that hits, and almost like a zesty citrus kind of note. And that carries on to the back of the palate. It dries out, semi-dry finish, moderate bitterness. It doesn't finish too sweet. The first half of the palate is where all that sweetness hits, and the back half is where the dryness and bitterness kicks in to balance out the beer to an appropriate level for what I'm wanting from a milkshake IPA. A lot of them lean sweet. This one, nice balance. Honestly, I'm not getting the pink guava puree. What I think happened with this one, and again, with Jeff and myself, is that pink guava puree is mixing in with the pineapple and the vanilla and everything, and it's just turning into strawberry character, which I like. I like candy strawberry. I love real strawberries. So I'm actually enjoying this one. Super easy to drink, 6.8%, doesn't taste like it. Yeah, I think this is a very well-made, good, highly enjoyable milkshake IPA. I'm getting the milkshake portion with the vanilla, the lactose providing that nice creaminess on the body and the mouthfeel. The hop character is actually coming through midway to the tail end of the palate, and you're getting the pink guava and pineapple to a varying degree. I'm getting the pineapple over ripened. The pink guava and pineapple are combining for a strawberry character. At the end of the day, for me and what I'm tasting, and I could be wrong, again, Jeff and I could be, just, the rare example of us not tasting what's in here. But I think if you really like pink guava, I don't know, I'm not really tasting it. So I would personally be like, if you like pink guava and you're looking for pink guava in this beer, I can't find it. But the pineapple shows up and I'm getting a strawberry character. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, really good beer. So I'm going to give Tricky Dick Stole My Beer, the Tropical Milkshake IPA from War Horse. I'm going to give that a high 4 out of 5 and go 4.1 out of 5. It's really easy to drink. I like the flavors. To get it higher, I would want to taste the pink guava for me personally. And that's really it. I think if this, in a perfect world where everything shows up, this is probably like a 4.25. But for me, 4.1 is the best I can do. Still a really good score. So yeah, anyway, price and availability on this one. I have no idea of the price point. So Dan, let me know what you paid for it. I'd imagine this is probably like $3.50, $4 a can, something like that. And War Horse gets distribution throughout Western New York. We do get their stuff here in Buffalo. They obviously get distribution throughout, the Rochester area. So if you're in Western New York, you probably can get your hands on this one. If you're outside of Western New York, probably not. Like I said, their beers are usually hit or miss for me. I've had some that I really like, have some that didn't really do it for me. This is a hit, and it's really good. So appreciate Dan sending this one my way. If anybody out there has had this one before, definitely let me know what you think about it, because milkshake IPAs are always tricky for me. In theory, they always sound so delicious, and then I get them and it's either like the milkshake portion doesn't show up, or I don't get the IPA and something goes awry. But with this one, I think it's really well made. I taste pretty much everything outside the pink guava puree, and I'm pretty happy with it. So once again, thanks to Dan. Thanks to everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. To the next one, cheers.